Hey everyone, hope you're having a great day and welcome to the channel. So today I'm going to be going over this Neiko impact socket set. I think that's how you pronounce it, possibly not. And how it's extremely similar to a socket set that I purchased from Tekton a while back that was discontinued. But before I get into this video, I wanted to first apologize for my absence this entire year so far. It's been a really long year. I do the majority of the recording on these videos in the middle of the night. I have a really young daughter. I work during the day. So it just started to really wear on me a little bit. So I'm not going to let that happen again. I'm happy to be back, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. All right, so right here we have the Neiko 38-piece impact socket set. It's got 3/8 and 1/2 inch drive impacts in it. And right here, we have the set that I purchased a couple of years ago from Tekton. Shortly after I purchased this, it was discontinued, and then I've had this now for 9 months, but I was searching Amazon and all of a sudden this popped up and looks suspiciously similar in my opinion. So on the outside, I mean, they are literally identical besides the name. The only difference I've been able to find is this smooth part right here up here on the top. On the Tekton is just slightly more narrow than the part on the Neiko. Other than that, I mean, they are absolutely identical. The texturing on both of them is identical, clearly made in the same place, and footprint and sizing is identical. As far as the latching mechanism, it's identical on both of them. Opening it up, you've got the exact same layout inside. So you go on the shallow sockets from basically an 8mm up to a 24 and then a 1/2 inch through 1 1/4 or 32mm. I mean, it's identical. The markings have some slight variations. Obviously, these are going to say Tekton over here. These are going to say Neiko. Made out of the same material. It's chromium vanadium. They're all a painted gloss black finish on them with laser engraved markings. And then they do have a stamped marking. But I mean, I have not been able to find a single difference other than just branding. So probably my biggest gripe on these sockets is just the fact that a lot of them are multiple sizes. So right there you got 7/8 or 22mm. You got 3/4 or 19. Obviously these are pretty much identical in sizing, but for finding sockets it's just kind of a little more annoying. And I personally just like everything in a specific order. It's just my preference, not really a big deal. And then the other thing is you don't have all of your sizings. So you got 3/8 down here, you got 1/2 inch right here, and then all your deep sockets here. And so you have certain sizes in 3/8 drive, certain sizes in 1/2 inch. Like a 10mm, you only have it in 1/2 inch drive. So not really that big of a deal, but it's a little annoying every once in a while. It does have your 3-inch 1/2 inch drive extension, and then your 3-inch 3/8 drive extension. You also do have a 1/2 inch to 3/8 reducer. I'm also not a huge fan of these kind of painted on numbers. They look painted on to me. They really haven't. I mean, you can see these are getting pretty worn, and it's really not worn a ton of it off. But thankfully, they are stamped also, so you'll at least know. Boxes are labeled pretty well, and it shows you all the sizing in there. So it doesn't really matter that these are clearly identical tools, either made in the same place or sourced from the same area. Whether Neiko is using discontinued Tekton tools or Tekton sells them to Neiko, who knows? It really doesn't matter to me, to be honest, because this Tekton set is great. I use it in my truck toolbox all the time. It's nice because you have 8mm through 32 and 5/16 through 1 1/4. Yeah, the sizing is kind of random in there with, whether it's 3/8 drive or 1/2 inch drive or shallow versus deep. But for a compact set to have that range of sizes that you can just take with you really easily, it's just an awesome set to have. And so when I saw this, I was pretty excited that we could, get this, because I think the price point is like $56 on it. So I actually just checked, and right now this is on sale on Amazon for $44. So to be able to get that set for $44, I think I paid $56 for it. That's pretty unbelievable. To me, it's a great deal. I have never had issues. It's been a great truck set for me, and it really doesn't surprise me that Tekton has discontinued this set because, I mean, pretty much every set that they sell is master sets. You know, it's full. It'd be metric from, you know, whatever the smallest size is all the way through to the biggest size, and same with SAE. Whereas this just is kind of variable inside. It still has most of the sizes, but it's not necessarily a master set, and there's universal sockets for SAE and metric, which takes up a lot less space. So if you're space challenged, it's a great set. So I hope you don't think this video was to bash Tekton or anything and say that they're the exact same tools as these over here. I've had a lot of people ask me where they can get this set, and you know they can't find it because it's been discontinued by Tekton, and that was, gosh, almost 3 years ago now. So I was just excited to see this, that, hey, really, the set's back. It's got a different brand on it. My only concern would be I've never warrantied out a Neiko tool, so, you know, I don't know what that process is like. Tekton is great on the warranty. I don't think, you know, breaking impact sockets is a super normal thing to be doing. But in the event that you did have an issue, I honestly don't know how the warranty process is over here. So if you're looking for a compact impact socket set that doesn't weigh, you know, 60, 70 pounds, this really is a great option. But I hope you enjoyed this short video. I'm gonna have a few more coming out here real soon. I just finished a build on a golf cart that I'm gonna be posting here really quickly. So it's great to be back, and I hope to see you guys again soon.